Today on Miss Trans Global 2023, an intense emotional day for the participants, the judges, and our production teams.
I know that my life as a nurse, as a healthcare practitioner, I know that I serve, or I'm an instrument with my staff who helps our patients and their relatives and provide that care. And I know I'm already an instrument of that.
To be the leading voice to the LGBTQ international issues, campaigning for global equality. And this is the high time, this is a right platform to acknowledge the issues facing by certain countries. And if we just work hand in hand, together we will make a difference.
I never have nothing good to me. This one is my moment. This one is my good thing now is coming. Even she don't like, even she hates. And I always think it was for her. But now I know it is not about her, it's about me. It's about myself.
So I'm here in Miss Trans Global here to show my wealth of talent and experience, which more as yet, I'm still here, I'm here to display more. Because I want to show the world that when trans persons are given the opportunity, they can do what they have to do.
If a trans woman has access to work,
le cambia la vida a esa mujer trans.
it will change her life.
Pero si muchas mujeres trans acceden a muchos trabajos registrales,
But if many trans women access many jobs,
le cambian la vida a una y el pensamiento a una sociedad. Muchas gracias.
it will change that woman, but also the mentality of the whole society.
The most important person in my life actually, is my mom, because she's always supports me. Even she's not understanding of my choice, she's there. And one thing was very important, when I've been crowned Miss Trans Global France, she was there with me on stage to show the rest of the world and the audience that we need to be supported by our family. And even if it's a family from the heart or a family from the blood, it's important to get people who stand you and push yourself. Because if you get that, after you could help people too.
I would like to be part of the MPG's organization's mission and vision. I have reviewed its goals, its vision, and it is inclined in my own wisdom and in my own knowledge, and it is something that inspired me the most.
I'm wearing this because I was in Islam, and this is my first job in my life. I dancing this notion of to make me and myself go to school. This to make me myself go to school, and the one who made this, he died from AIDS, and he is inspiration me to being a doctor. But my score is not enough to be a doctor, and I should to be a medical technologist.
In the news recently, there was a trans woman that was killed, and it's not a big news, and no one has said anything about it except through social media, which is very upsetting. So I want to bring awareness to that, not just, of course, getting it pushed and hidden.
Coming from South Africa, on this international stage, it's not really an opportunity any trans girl gets in South Africa, especially in Cape Town. So for me, the reason why I feel this is liberating, this is literally opening the doors for trans women in Cape Town, and I can guarantee, due to this experience, I will not be the first nor the last Cape Townian girl standing and representing on this stage. Thank you.
Our national queens opened up about their personal traumas, advocacies, future plans and past triumphs in this very important episode, Indoor Interview. We begin with Miss Trans Global, Argentina, Lucila Thompson.
Hola, mi nombre es Lucila Thompson. Soy Miss Trans Global Argentina.
Hello, my name is Lucila Thompson and I come from Argentina.
Quisiera saludar cordialmente al jurado aquí presente y agradecerles por sus preguntas de antemano. Muchas gracias.
I just wanted to say hello to the judges and thank you in advance for your questions.
Welcome, Miss Trans Global Argentina.
Bienvenida Miss Trans Global Argentina.
Could you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
¿Nos puedes decir un poco de tu vida?
Sí, por supuesto. Muchas gracias. Yo soy actual modelo de una agencia de modelo en la ciudad de la que vivo, que es la ciudad de Puerto Madryn, en la Patagonia, Argentina.
At the moment, I'm a model where I live in Puerto Madrid, en la Patagonia.
Me considero una gran pensadora por la defensa de los derechos de las personas y la comunidad LGBTIQ+ en el mundo. En mi país se han llevado a cabo muchísimas luchas y se han obtenido, gracias a ello, muchas leyes y es algo que quiero transmitir al mundo.
I'm here as a fighter for the rights of the LGBT community, and in my country there's a lot of injustice, and this is why I'm here.
Que soy una gran apasionada de la rama del derecho, por eso a partir del próximo año es un estudio que voy a llevar a cabo para poder estudiar sobre estos derechos y poder llevar una igualdad ante la comunidad LGBTIQ+ en el mundo. Gracias.
She's so passionate about law. She's actually taking this to the next level, and she's going into university to do so next year.
Hello.
Hello.
Tell us, what's your dream job?
¿Nos puedes decir cuál es tu trabajo ideal?
Muchas gracias por tu pregunta. Mi trabajo ideal sería precisamente este, que es el derecho, el poder defender a aquellas personas que no tienen el alcance o la capacidad, o muchas veces, tristemente, la ignorancia de poder hacer valer y respetar estos derechos, en lo cual tenemos una gran gama de artículos en la Carta de las Naciones Unidas, en lo cual países que la integran faltan a este derecho. Entonces me parece importante poder llevar un trabajo a cabo con respecto a este tema, ayudar a esas personas que no saben cuáles son sus derechos. Gracias.
So, as I previously said, I'm very passionate about the law, and this is why I'm taking this as a study. There's a lot of articles and there's a lot of things out there that people don't know about, and my right is to help these people. Hence, this is why I have chosen law.
Are there any personal goals you would like to achieve in life?
¿Cuáles son tus metas?
Bueno, muchas gracias por tus preguntas. Mis metas es, como dije, a partir del próximo año es algo que vengo posponiendo, el estudio de la rama del derecho, y que ya a partir del próximo año no quiero seguir posponiéndolo. Creo que he experimentado y vivido muchas cosas favorables correspondientes a mi edad, y creo que es momento de poder tranquilizar un poco mi vida y dedicarme de lleno a esto que es una deuda pendiente que siento que tengo conmigo misma y con la comunidad LGBTIQ+ en el mundo. Gracias.
Like I said, I have postponed the law career for quite some time, but now I think this time in my life I've taken it as an objective to make this happen, and this is definitely what I'm going to be doing next year, because it's the right for myself and also to represent the LGBT community.
Well, in the family, how is your connection with your family? What your family think about have a transgender in the family?
¿Qué piensa tu familia porque tú eres una mujer trans?
Muchas gracias por tu pregunta. Es una pregunta que realmente me llena muchísimo el alma porque a diferencia de otras personas trans, por eso hago hincapié en esto, perdón, me interesa muchísimo también poder dar este cambio para las infancias trans. Siempre he tenido el apoyo de mi familia.
I'm actually filled with this question because it touches me a lot. I'm also very interested. I got my back from my family. They care about me a lot, and also I fight for the trans children as well.
Y es importante contar con el apoyo de la familia. Recordemos que la mayoría de las personas trans muchas veces son expulsadas de sus hogares de a muy temprana edad y en mi caso ha sido todo lo contrario y me siento una afortunada y feliz de la vida, por supuesto. Muchas gracias.
I feel very fortunate that I got my back from my family. They have supported me since I was from a very young age. I'm just very fortunate because there's so many people out there that don't actually have this support. Thank you very much.
This concludes your indoor interview.
Esto concluye las preguntas de esta noche.
Is there anything you would like to leave us with that we may not have asked you?
¿Quieres hacer alguna pregunta que de pronto se nos olvidó?
No, perfecto. Quisiera sí agregar un comentario para toda la comunidad LGBTIQ+ en el mundo, si me permiten, y es...
No, there's not actually a question, but there is a statement that I want to give to all the community, to all the LGBT community.
Recrear una frase que ha dicho una gran activista que ya no está de mi país, Loana Berkins, y es: si una mujer trans accede al trabajo registral,
if a trans woman has access to work,
le cambia la vida a esa mujer trans.
it will change her life.
Pero si muchas mujeres trans acceden a muchos trabajos registrales,
but if many trans women access many jobs,
le cambia la vida a una y el pensamiento a una sociedad. Muchas gracias.
it will change that woman, but also the mentality of the whole society.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias.
And next to be interviewed is Miss Trans Global Canada, Diana D. Barrera.
My name is Diana D. Barrera, your Miss Trans Global Canada, and I am here to give privilege to other trans women that don't have it and be the support that they need when I can give it to them. Thank you.
Welcome, Miss Trans Global Canada. Can you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
So, as of currently, I am a business owner. I am also going to go back to school to take my pre-med so that I can be more help into the community.
In the beauty competition, we always have to look nice, dress, always good makeup. Tell us about how your beauty routine.
So my beauty routine is very long. As an esthetician myself, I pride myself in always looking prim, proper, face beat, and always ready. Thank you.
Are there any goals in life that you are trying to reach?
The goals in my life right now that I want to reach is to be more supportive of everyone. I want to open up a bit more about certain conversations, especially in Canada, because as of currently, we are slowly recognizing the Indigenous people and going forward for the truth and reconciliation. Because in the past, it has always been hurtful especially for the Indigenous population, especially there's a certain gender that they have, which is two-spirit. So they have the spirit of both men and women. So in Canada, it's 2S LGBTQIA+, not just LGBTQIS, because they also need to be recognized.
How is the life for the transgender women in Canada?
Life there in Canada, well, it depends, honestly. It depends on where the transgender women live. There is much more bigger opportunities for them in bigger cities like Montreal, Toronto, but in the city that I live in, which is Edmonton, Alberta, it is very difficult, especially for accessing healthcare.
Miss Trans Global Canada, thank you so much. Before you leave, is there anything you would like to inform us or share with us that we may not have asked of you?
What I would like to share is that even though Canada is a very straightforward country, it's very open and it's very free, there are still some things that affect trans people, especially in the news recently. There was a trans woman that was killed, and it's not a big news, and no one has said anything about it except through social media, which is very upsetting. So I want to bring awareness to that, not just, of course, getting it pushed and hidden back like they were. Thank you.
Thank you.
Round of applause for her. And next we have Miss Trans Global England, Vivian Melanie Messias.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Vivian Melanie Messias. I am a person who believes that life is beautiful and we're only given it once and we have to live it right. I am your Miss Trans Global England.
Welcome, Miss Trans Global England.
Thank you.
Could you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I'm originally from the Philippines. I got in the country in 2000. I'm a little nervous. I am turning 51 years old. I am a nurse by profession. At the minute, I work at the Royal Free Hospital. I am a nurse manager. I manage recovery nurses who provides recovery care for patients who have received a general anesthetics after surgery. I've been doing nursing since 1993 and I love it. I've always described myself or my life, I say, as a child. I am so emotional. As a child, helping people. I think I need to start from a conversation with love because I'm so sorry. Otherwise my life is a child. Always it's the nerves.
Okay. Just take your time. Take your time.
Yes, thank you.
Hello. Well, what is more important for you in the beautiful competition? Look pretty or be smart?
what is important has changed in time. I started my beauty pageant in 1995. That was my first beauty pageant back in the Philippines, and then I had one in 96. During that time, it was more of an affirmation. You know, trans women, we always think that beauty is like the center of our lives, basically, I suppose. I've mentioned it before, that it could be because of our insecurity, I suppose. So we adore beauty, anything, you know, with that sense of beauty. Then I look at it as something superficial. You have to be physically attractive, you have to have the stereotype of how a woman should look like. But now, my last pageant, that sort of mental perception about beauty pageant could have been in 2010, when I joined the 𝗘𝗣𝗜𝗦𝗢𝗗𝗘 pageant in London, and I thought that would have been my last beauty pageant. But as I reach almost 50, my perception of beauty pageants have changed. I think we get to a certain level in our lives when we get to know what is our purpose, what is our intention, why do we do what we do in any space that we are in. And I think at this minute, I am 51 years old almost, and what is wrong with me? And I mean, not that much left to live, 4 years to live. I want to be of use. I know that my life as a nurse and as a nurse, as a healthcare practitioner, I know that I serve, or I'm an instrument with my staff who helps our patients and their relatives and provide that care. And I know I'm already an instrument of that, but I feel like, you know, with the huge follower of Miss Trans Global, I think I can capture more people. You know, even if only one person would hear that and try to do something, even just tell people that, you know what, there is actually something that we can do with it. I want to be that sort of instrument.
Do you want a tissue? Do you want a break? Do you want to stop for a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Please be kind to her, okay? Because you're just very cordial and
Shut up!
Okay.
Shut up!
Oh, girl. I wanted to, but I was not Could you tell us any personal goals you may want to achieve in life?
Personal goal I want to achieve at the age of 51 is to get married. I've been single for the past 3 years and 6 months. And I think during this journey, it was more of a healing process and finding that self-love, you know, finding that happiness just basically by spending it to myself. And I think I feel that I have that extra love right at this minute in my life that I think maybe perhaps it's about time, or maybe I could try actually going out there and share that to someone special apart from my fur babies.
What is your inspiration in life?
I think my inspiration in life would be rooted to, my values in life. Someone growing up from a small village in the Philippines 50 years ago, I never had any representation of how I am today. You know, at my age at 50, I don't have anyone from the Philippines whom I was able to look at during that time and get some sort of advice, maybe perhaps some pointers of what was the feeling that I've had. My inspiration nowadays is to be a sort of a positive representation to my community, especially in the Philippines. I know that I'm lucky I got in this country at age 29, and believe it or not, that was the very time that I have heard of transgender. And straight away in 2001, I did go for a psychiatrist and transition in 2001, and then transition in 2002, that quick. Because during that time, 29 years, I was lost. I didn't know who I was. I didn't have anybody to give me anything about how I felt during that time. So at this stage of my life, I just want to be that person that hopefully is not going to be difficult for other girls out there. So that's what inspires me, basically, I suppose, to go out there, and I'm not scared of being in the center of things. I've had my sex reassignment surgery in 2009. I don't really have any reason. That time, that's what I thought. I never had any reason, I thought, to be out there then. But then, recently, I thought, you know what, why not? You know, why don't we go out there and use ourselves, for example? That as a trans woman, you can't just basically lock yourself in that particular idea or what society thinks of us. You know, you can be out there and, you know, be Vivian Messias, and you're not just a trans woman. I'm not just a trans woman. I am Vivian, and I am doing so much more, you know, for everybody at work or person or people around me. That's my inspiration of moving forward, doing more, wanting to do more.
This concludes your indoor personal interview. Is there anything you would like to leave the judges that we may not have asked of you this evening?
I want to tell the judges that, you know, sometimes I may sound cold. I don't know if it makes sense, but actually I'm not. When I go, I seem to be colder. That's actually the time that I'm just getting warmer inside. I'm feeling how it is outside. And then I suppose look at things of how can I even blend with you know, the surroundings. You know? So it's not necessarily that I don't want to bother or anything. One of my co-candidates actually, if I can mention her name, is Canada, told me actually, why don't you go out there and try to feel with the rest of the girls. It's not, maybe it's not the right time yet. It doesn't really necessarily mean that I don't feel. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And next to come in is Miss Trans Global France, 𝗘𝗣𝗜𝗦𝗢𝗕.
Good morning, everyone. My name is 𝗘𝗣𝗜𝗦𝗢𝗕 from France, and I believe that I could connect everyone. But to be sure, we could create a better way for the live and next generation. Thank you.
Welcome, Miss Trans Global France.
Thank you.
Could you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Right. Thank you for the question. What I will say about myself, it's for me important to connect people. As I already say, for me, if we want to build a better world for everyone, we have to be ally to each other. People are understand, even we fight for our rights, if we don't have people to connect to each other and give us strength to push our fight, we will never get anywhere. So we have to fight for our fights and be ally to other ones and ask them ally to push everything and be sure that everyone gets these rights enforced and protect. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello, thank you.
What is your dream in the life and why?
My dream in life being happy. I think it's something really important. In our world, a lot of people are not happy for some reason. And I was thinking about that, what is was really important to me. If it was money, if it was being beautiful, if it was get a lot of things, and for me, material is not the better thing. We need it, but the most important is being happy in ourselves. Because when you're happy in yourself, you could give happiness to the other people. You could help the others to boost us and to create a better space for everyone. If each person is happy, we'll connect each other and create something that will be sure that everyone will be evaluate, in a better world for everyone. Thank you.
Who is the most important person in your life at the moment?
Thank you for the question. The most important person in my life actually, is my mom, because she's always supports me. Even she does not understand all of my choice, she's there. And one thing was very important, when I've been crowned Miss �𝗏𝗧, she was there with me on stage to show the rest of the world and the audience that we need to be supported by our family. And even if it's family from the heart or family from the blood, it's important to get people who stand you and push yourself. Because if you get that, after you could help people to be good in their life, and I will say again the same thing, to create a better space for everyone. Thank you for the question.
Well, in the beauty competition, we always have to look amazing, good makeup, a good dress. What is more important for you? Look good or be smart?
Thank you for the question. For me, it's really important to get both, because it's a complete package. You don't have to choose to one or another. You could have both and succeed in both. If I really have to choose one, I think I'm going to choose smart, because when you're smart, your beauty inside could be outside. Thank you for the question.
This concludes your indoor interview. Is there anything we have not asked of you, but you would like to let us know?
Oh, thank you for the question. I would like to share with you the fact that it's really hard to work about creating a better place for everyone. But recently I've been lucky to go to some French institution to try to work about a program to help to not being banned on social media when you are create some content or when we're talking about trans people, LGBT community, disabled people and everything. So it really hard to put in place because we have a lot of people who get a lot of money, the owner of the social media, and they ban everything when you are create something. So I would like to try to find some rule and create some rules that help everyone to create some content, good content. It's very important to point good content that could help over to understand, because if I not create space and documents about our life, people will not understand. And if people do not understand, they will be afraid about us. And I think it's important that people see some good, I would say, good documents about our life to understand everyone is the same. We are trans people, whatever, who are strong, who are living our life, is different story like my sisters. And this is what I want to be with that competition. If I win the crown, it's being the voice of my sister, being others for all stories who could be in alliance, and try to work with my other sisters to say, okay, girl, I win, but you are a story and you could work about it. And this is what I'm trying to do on my social media. Like, my dream, if I succeed in this competition, is continue to create every month a little chat on my page with every girl's story that helps people to see every girl's story, every girl's situation, and why we are lucky in certain country, why we are not in some others, and they have to work in every issue to be sure that everyone is quite safe. It's not going to be easy, I know it, but if you want to start somewhere, we will never succeed to create a better place for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Next, we have Miss Trans Global, Italy, 𝗚𝗏𝗏𝗕𝗓.
Ciao a tutti, or should I say, hello everyone. My name is 𝗚𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗧. I am a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Psychology at the Far Eastern University, and I'm working as an event host, event organizer, and a makeup artist. And I'm proud to represent the beautiful country of Italy. And always believe in the saying that if a diamond is polished by friction, well then a man is perfected by trials. Thank you so much.
Welcome, Miss Trans Global.
Thank you.
Italy. Could you please tell us a little bit more about yourself?
A little bit more about myself. Okay. I am originally from the Philippines, and I get the chance to be here in Europe, most particularly in Italy, because my parents are there for 30 years. They're working there for 30 years, and luckily they get the chance to get me there. And as living in the Philippines, it was a different place for me, because living in the Philippines is quite harder because of most especially the kind of lifestyle that we have, work. That's the main problem. And when we get in the Philippines, we had a better living. And as a transgender, I'm also a mother of a 2-year-old kid. Because it's always been my dream of becoming a mother. Because when I decided to be the person as what I am now, I have closed the door to be a father. And that my parents was very upset and sad. But this dream of having a kid of mine, when they say that if you close the door and a window opens, and when this window opened, it got me the opportunity to be a good mother. That's why now I'm working hard to give this little lovely girl a good future. And at least this is a good gift to me. It is a God's given gift to me and to my mother. Thank you.
Ciao ragazzi. For you, what is the most important in the beauty competition? Look good or be smart?
I think being smart, because if you are smart, it goes everything. You can look good if you are being smart, because being smart is you don't need to be good looking, because if you are smart, it goes everywhere. Thank you.
Could you tell us any goals in your life that you would like to achieve?
Any goals in my life that I want to achieve is now. It's happening right now at this moment. Because of the two decades of joining beauty pageant, it has always been a fulfillment of passion. And now it is a different story, because I am competing here to fulfill the mission. Because it has always been my advocacy of helping other people. And if I'm given the chance to win for this competition, it will be a great privilege, because being elevated to the international platform, there are more voice and more people. And the message that I want to pass, it will be easier to reach out and help globally. Thank you.
If you win the crown, what is your advocate for show for the society? I'm here, I'm Miss Italy, represent all of the world now because I'm the queen.
Okay, so as my advocacy, as what I've said a while ago, it's always been my advocacy of helping other people. Actually, I am supporting an organization named iCare in the Philippines and Parroquia San Andrea Apostol in Italy, where we do feeding programs, medical missions, and we provide school supplies for the less fortunate children. And I want also to be the leading voice to the LGBTQ international issues, campaigning for global equality. And this is the high time, this is a right platform to acknowledge the issues facing by certain countries. And if we just work hand in hand, together we will make a difference. And as a BS Psychology graduate, I'm already advocating in the promotion of mental health awareness and well-being, not just for the LGBTQ, but for every people. And of course, I would support whatever advocacies that the organization will be having, and I will embrace that, and I'm ready to accept that role as a voice of the organization. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. This concludes today's indoor interview. Is there anything you would like to tell the judges that we forgot to ask?
Okay. That one thing that I want to tell the judges is that I know that most of the girls came here with their beautiful aspects, with their beautiful physical attributes. I think I have a different thing, because as I stand there in front of you, you can see what is beautiful in me. But as well as you can see also what is my flaws, my imperfections. But I think that will make me stand out, because I am standing here in front of you. I am standing in front of you. I am so very proud of who I am right now. As you can see, I have my imperfection. I have the beautiful things in me. But that imperfection, I think, will make me stand out, because it is through my imperfection that makes me human, and my being human makes me beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's your imperfection that makes it perfect. I like that.
Yeah, mixing.
We have Miss Trans Global, Nigeria, Alexandra Etim.
My name is Faith Etim Alexandra, Miss Trans Global Nigeria. I work as the outreach coordinator for trans and non-binary community in Nigeria. I'm someone that I believe the impossibility, think positive, and positive things will happen. Being here today is because I believe in myself. Thank you.
Welcome, Miss Trans Global Nigeria. Could you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay. I'm 29 years old, born in February 6, 1994. And I contested for Miss Trans Global 2020 when I represented my state, Akwa Ibom, where we have about 12 contestants. So I came as the first runner. 2020. Then 2022, I contested for Miss Trans Africa, where I placed as the first runner as well, and I was crowned as the Grand Duchess Africa. Thank you.
Hello, Miss Trans Global Nigeria. How it's grow up in the Nigeria? We know it's a really difficult country for us. So tell us about how it's grow up there.
Okay, growing up in Nigeria, I think I left my family for a while because of I choose to be who I want to be. And being here today, I would say I'm someone that I've experienced a lot in my life. And living as a trans person in Nigeria is not just easy for anyone, because we live in a country that never believed our existence, that never believed that, okay, we need to exist. So it's because of the law in the country, we experience many things on daily basis. Living as a trans person myself, I would say I isolate myself every day living in Nigeria. And talking about life in general, because myself, despite I'm working with the community, we are still not safe, because there is a law of 14 years imprisonment in Nigeria, which make all the trans person, mostly the LGBT persons, to stay isolated in Nigeria. Thank you.
You stated that it's difficult living out there and you have to stay isolated.
Yes.
Who is your biggest supporter?
My biggest supporter is myself, because I'm the one that advised myself. Like I said, I've left my family for a very long time now, and I've been living all by myself. I do everything by myself. Being here today, I do everything by myself. Thank you.
A second part to the question. Have you spoke to your family or any close community members within like any time lately?
I haven't spoken to anyone in my family, because they never believed that I was going to be here, and they never believed I was still going to be alive till today. And I haven't spoken to anyone in my community because they never believed in pageantry. So I'm here to let the whole world. My main reason for coming to Miss Trans Global, not just to win, but to let the world know that this is what we are facing in my country. I'm here as a voice. I'm here to let the world know that this is what is happening in my community.
In the future, if you have the opportunity to change how the people from Nigeria think, what do you do for change this, for making the transgender's lives easier?
Okay, in Nigeria, they never believe our trans person are unique. So I'm here in Miss Trans Global here to show my wealth of talent and experience, which I'm still here. I'm here to display more, because I want to show the world that when trans persons are given the opportunity, they can do what they have to do.
Thank you so much. This concludes your indoor interview. Is there anything you would like to leave us with that we did not ask of you?
I don't have anything, but what I would let the world know that think positive, speak positive, and positive things will happen, because I'm here today because of I believe in myself. Thank you.
Next to be interviewed is Miss Trans Global Scotland, 𝗬𝗎𝗓𝗓.
Good afternoon, my name is 𝗬𝗎𝗓𝗓, representing Scotland. I'm a civil servant and a full-time student taking a Bachelor of Science Honours in Pharmaceutical Science at London University. I believe that the most beautiful thing in this world cannot be seen nor touched. It must be felt by a human heart. Thank you.
Welcome, Miss Trans Global Scotland. Could you please tell us a little bit more about yourself?
I grew up in the Philippines, and at the age of 15 years old, I was elected as the youth president in our borough. In the Philippines, the smallest unit of government is the youth council. So I was elected as a youth president. I was actually experiencing a lot of, not bully, but degradation, because it was like a fight over a rich politician against a poor person, and it was me. But eventually, people voted for someone who qualifies the position to become a youth president, because we believe in the Philippines that youth is the hope of our nation. Youth in the Philippines cannot be dictated by any adult. They have their own decision. Although I stopped my teenage life for 7 years because of the leadership that I need to pursue within that year. At the age of 15 to 21, I have to finish my years of servitude in my society as a youth president in council.
Hello. Who are the inspiration for the competition for you?
My inspiration of joining this beauty pageant is not only my own purpose of joining, because I can be inspired to join because this is my interest. But apart from that, I would like to be part of the MTG's organization's mission and vision. I have reviewed its goals, its vision, and it is inclined in my own wisdom and in my own knowledge, and it is something that inspired me the most.
My next question for you is, do you have any personal goals you would like to achieve in life? If so, what are they?
For now, I am achieving my personal goals, like in progress. But I always believe that giving is the universal language of showing our love. At this very moment, I heard one story from one of the candidates. Up close and personal, I was able to know her life. And to be honest with you, it is not allowed for me to mention what I am doing at the moment. It's just because of the law. But I heard a story about her last Tuesday night, and she mentioned to me about her experience in her home country. Violence, physical abuse, emotional abuse, psychological abuse. And unfortunately, they were experiencing killings towards transgender there. I was able to read her qualities and gestures. She was a bit still afraid. I think she's having an emotional trauma because of what she's been experiencing in that country. And as someone who is working in this firm, I discovered that the purpose of being hired in this firm is all about her. Until I discovered her experience, I actually talked to her to please contact me, and I am happy to help. This is something that I would like to achieve, not only for myself, but for my sister who experienced violence in their country. I can be able, it is not only a voice, but I will take it into action, because I don't have and access, but I have the skills, I am qualified to help her, for her to be safe, for her to be refuge. And I believe it is something that is a greater achievement for me.
Thank you so much for your answer, as well as answering the questions without spilling what you're not supposed to. This concludes your indoor interview. Is there anything you would like to leave the judges that we may not have asked of you?
I believe to be a Miss Trans Global 2023, I would like to share that the qualities of a person that should be crowned is someone who will not just wear the crown above their head, but a crown that is being kept in their hearts. Because being a Miss Trans Global winner, you must have the grace that knows no bounds, a strength in advocacy, and also a heart that embraces diversity. And lastly, someone who produces compassion to our community. Because we cannot do great things in this world. We can only do small things with a greater love. We cannot change the whole world, but we can change the world of one. And that is something that I would like to share to the organization. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Next to be interviewed is Miss Trans Global South Africa, 𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗕𝗓 Rodriguez-Martin.
Good evening. I am 𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗕 Rodriguez-Martin. I'm a hair technician by day and cabaret artist at night. I am your Miss Trans Global South Africa. My reasons for being here? I am here to prove to everyone that coming from a poor background does not, and I repeat, will not determine my future. Thank you.
Welcome, Miss Trans Global South Africa.
Thank you.
Could you please tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Thank you for the question. I am 𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓 Rodriguez-Martin. I'm a married trans woman from Cape Town, South Africa. I have 2 stepchildren. I am a pageant director of the Miss LGBTIQA+ Calendar Girl pageant. I am an advocate in my community. I believe in changing the narrative because society and the cisgender community are so quick to put us in a box. They believe in forcing their narratives onto us. And I firmly believe that it is up to us to change that narrative, even if it's one step at a time, because the wheel turns slow. And if no one is willing to step up and change those wheels, we'll be living in a horrible life for the rest of our lives. Thank you.
It's amazing you have kids. It's part of your family. What do you tell for the society to accept like transgenders or homosexuals adopting kids?
I believe we all deserve a fair chance in life. Our sexuality should never be a part of the discussion, because at the end of the day, we are all humans. When I cut myself, I bleed the same color blood as you. So I don't think that you deserve to have kids and I don't, because there's no reason to differentiate between genders. It's still, I'm human. And due to my humanity, I feel that I deserve to have children. I deserve to love and I deserve to be loved. Thank you.
Could you tell us any goals in your life you would like to achieve?
Oh, thank you. I love that question. I believe the first goal that I would like to achieve is, after I know I have two stepchildren, but I would definitely love to adopt my very own. Not that I think that my stepchildren is not mine, but at the end of the day, I'm just a stepmommy. So I would definitely love in the near future to have my own kids. Secondly, I would like to create a safe space for trans and trans bodies, especially in Cape Town. I feel there are no safe spaces for transgendered women and trans men. So currently, the suicidal stats is very high in Cape Town due to there's no support, there's no one to speak to. And I've literally started reaching my goal just a little bit. I have collaborated with the Desmond Tutu Foundation in Cape Town, where we have now started our very own safe space. We've had our first meeting prior to me leaving for London. So once I return, I will definitely prioritize that so that I could literally and figuratively create the safe space so that these trans women and trans men have a place to go to, have someone to speak to that has experienced the same experiences that they are currently going through, and so that they do not feel alone. Thank you.
What makes you different from the other contestants here?
Oh, thank you. What makes me different?
Yeah.
I am very vibrant. I'm very outspoken. I believe in the fact that being your true, authentic self is the only way to navigate yourself through life. Because living your life through the eyes of someone else is going to get you nowhere. And authenticity is my number one thing in life. I believe I'm very authentic. And I think authenticity is not something everyone literally has the ability to be, because in many things in life they decide to rather fit in with society and their norms. So I think my authenticity is what sets me apart. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This concludes your indoor interview. Is there anything you would like to leave the judges that we have not asked of you?
First and foremost, thank you very much for this interview. It's literally been a liberating experience. Coming from South Africa on this international stage, it's not really an opportunity any trans girl gets in South Africa, especially in Cape Town. So for me, the reason why I feel this is liberating, this is literally opening the doors for trans women in Cape Town, and I can guarantee, due to this experience, I will not be the first nor the last Cape Townian girl standing and representing on this stage. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We have Miss Trans Global, Thailand, Piano Sarocha Akaros.
Sawadika. I'm Piano, Miss Trans Global Thailand 2023. I am head of medical laboratory. It's Sister Foundation, the Foundation for Transgender. I do believe that I want to become a Miss Trans Global 2023 because I want to change the platform of the beauty queen in Thailand. That's looking for the girl who do something more than just a beauty standard. And I think if I can win this time, I'm gonna make a massive change in Thailand to make a better life for transgender. A little bit excited.
Welcome, Miss Trans Global Thailand. Could you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Myself, that I am a transgender who facing many bullying, family rejection, job rejections, and I have a very tough life. I come from slum, being judged, but now I am Miss Trans Global Thailand. I am very proud of myself. Yeah.
Okay. Why you think you can be our next queen? Why?
Because of the Miss Trans Global is a platform for the queen who do something, and I am 13 years old already. I do many things in my life. I protest for the trans rights. I do the HIV testing, STD testing, and also I was win many times in Thailand because of I were a speak person for the many human rights for trans, and this Miss Trans Global looking for not just beauty, and I'm beautiful also. And Thailand is more populations and most popular about the beauty queen. And I think, I'm sure, not think that if I become a Miss Trans Global, I can promote, I can advertise Miss Trans Global to more engagement, to more famous, to get more sponsor or to get more believer. And this thing that can make a massive change for me because of beauty queen. We need more people to engaging, and Thailand is the most, thing, the place that you can promote thing, and this is the reason that I want to win. Yeah.
What is look beautiful for you?
Also myself, yeah.
But in general?
Yes. It's
for all of the girls, they need to follow you?
Yeah. But for me, I'm confident in myself that I'm very beautiful inside and outside, and what I am doing. Doesn't matter what people talk about me. I still do believe in myself that I'm beautiful. That's why I am here today. Yeah.
What are your future goals you would like to achieve?
Miss Trans Global 2023. That is my future. Because of this is my passion and my goal. Because this one gonna be last time for me for being a beauty queen. And I want to finish this title and doing more, like enjoy more about the trans rights. Maybe I can work with other organizations after I finish 1 year. Maybe I can get an opportunity in London, in around the world. I have a budget. I have a money now that I have planned already in myself also. If I win Miss Trans Global 2023, I will visit many countries and represent the Miss Trans Global and to represent this platform because of, I think, I'm sure nothing, okay, that I can make change and can share, can learn, can do many things with the other transgender because of when we're talking with other contestants, we have different scar, different pain, different law, different discriminations, and I'm sure I'm gonna be sharing and develop and helping other as being old transgender and young transgender ask that what you doing when you're 30. I can tell them that I am a Miss Trans Global 2023 and I do this to help you to make our community to be in a better place. Yes.
Many people will be watching this live stream,
yes,
and some may question your attire. Is there any particular way, any reason why you chose what your attire is today?
Again, please.
Is there any significant reason of your attire today?
Yeah. It's meaningful for me so much for this one because of this. I wearing this because of I was in Islam and this is my first job in my life. I then think this notion of to make me and myself go to school. This to make me myself go to school, and the one who made this, he died from AIDS, and he is inspiration me to being a doctor. But my score is not enough to be a doctor, and I should to be a medical technologist. And this one, you can see the rainbow. Rainbow is our color. It applies for all. And mixing with the Thai, I'm Thai. All of this is Thai, transgender, who have an inspiration from others and who ready to inspire more people. This is why I choose this, and I'm so proud that I choose this, and I hope that people that inspiring me for this dress, seeing me, watching me, whatever who you are, where you've been, now I become a better woman, a grown woman that I hope that you're proud of me. Yes.
Thank you so much. That concludes today's indoor interview. Is there anything you would like to tell us that we did not ask you?
And so I know that in this indoor interview is the first time in my life that I excited and shaking like that because of I expect too much, not because of competing. I know every girl deserves to be winner, but for me, it's my goal, it's my mission. Just like I want to do this, I want to inspire about beauty standard, I want to talk more about HIV. Many people think that I'm a fake queen in Thailand because of why you do so much things. Why you talk about HIV all the time, condom all the time. Do you like sex? Do you love sex? Yes, I do love sex. That virus, it cannot define, cannot limit yourself to be in who you are or to do something for others. It's just infection, but cannot stop your dream. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And the last to be interviewed is Miss Trans Global Wales, Eva the Jesus.
Hello, my name is Eva the Jesus. I am Miss Trans Wales. I am cleaner in building sites, and I believe all us, we are energy. So we come this world to help each other. Today is you, tomorrow it's me. I should believe in God. I should believe in God because I grew up in Catholic family, and my mom all the time she said, God makes the woman and the man, and reproduce makes more than the stars. And all the time I think I am a good person. That's important. I never make trouble to no one. I hope no one make trouble to me. I try to help everyone because I know I like to accept helps as well. So what I think, you don't do bad to other people what they do to yourself. So I believe we are here then to help each other, and that's it. And the world is going to be better if you think like that. Thank you.
Welcome, Miss Trans Global Wales.
Thank you.
Could you please tell us a little bit more about yourself?
So, about myself, how I say, I grew up in family Catholic. My mom all the time, she tried to put me with a ball, a football ball, when she get me with a Barbie, playing with the Barbie, she come punch me. And all the time, she cut my hair, all the time like both, because I have one thing, like, I make like this my hair, and she, no. The God make the woman and the man. I grew up like this one. So, 10 years ago, I cut my hair, and I grew up, I rebelled Eva. I am Eva now, 10 years ago. If they pay, if they don't pay, this was all the time I'm suffered all my life. Because I cannot be what I want to be, what I am. All the time I have to hide myself. All the time I was kiss with girls on the street. The people don't judge me. Oh, look. But now I don't care. I am what I am, and that's why I'm here. To show everyone, even my mom, speciality. Then trans people, it is not normal. We are not a freak. We are normal people. And what is important, this is from your heart. Thank you.
Hello. What's your dream in life?
My dream, so till now I'm not accept myself because I still have pennies. And this thing is make me, because I don't use, I don't touch, it not belongs to me. That's really my dreams. I'm gonna be completely happy. So I give a big step to be what I am now, and what's gonna make me completely, and what make me gonna accept really myself 100% is this, my vagina. And I'm so proud because I'm in the queue. I'm waiting on the queue now. Maybe it's gonna take 1 year, 2 years, I don't know, but it was. I'm just waiting long time. And now it is my time. Thank you. I'm a bit nervous.
It's okay, don't be. If you could go back in time and talk to your childhood self, what advice would you give yourself?
I must to do what I do 10 years ago, to live what I am, what I feel. If I can take the time back, I start early to be what I am. Early I'm start, not take long time to get courage to get what I am now.
What's your inspiration in life?
I don't have ambition. I don't have inspiration. What can I say? I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy with myself. And after that, we will see.
Let me come in here. So your work as a cleaner, a lot of people, is not something people are very proud. Many people talk about it, but you're a very proud person who works as a cleaner in the construction site. Can you elaborate more to the judges? Tell them about your work and why you're very proud of it.
So, all the time, my mom, all the time I grew up in restaurant, coffee shop, because she had a restaurant and coffee shop. And she made me work a lot. So, she tried to keep me at home. And many times she don't let me out because I am what I am, and she ashamed of me. And all my life I work like a restaurant and coffee shop. And about 1 year, nearly 1 year, I start to work in company, English company, to cleaner in the building site. And I'm happy because now I have time for myself. I can do what I want. I'm happy, and I have a nice team. They accept me, and the people around me, they don't look bad to me. I can say, since the beginning, I am lucky because I never get bullying. I never get like people. Yeah, I always have some people judge me, but I am lucky because I don't get too much stress outside, but in the home. But now my father, I'm going to talk about my father. I have his name, all name. Just change my mother's last name. But all name is the same, my father. My father accept me completely. But what the problem is my brothers now as well, just now. But my problem is my mom, because I have strong connection with her. But her problem is the church. Again, the God. I stopped to believe in God, but I believe in energy. And if the God exists, really exists, they want the people to be happy. God is love. God is everything good is God. Should be. That's why.
I just want to let you know, if you don't have any inspiration, you're definitely inspirational to many trans girls.
Thank you.
At this time, this concludes your indoor interview. Is there anything you would like to leave the judges that we did not ask you?
Start on beginning. I applied for Miss Trans Global UK that time because I was to prove my mom. Then we had normal and I can do something for myself. I'm nearly 40 years and I never have nothing good to me. This one is my moment. This one is my good thing now is coming. Even she don't like, even she hates. And I always think it was for her. But now I know it is not about her, it's about me. It's about myself. Because many people they don't know I am trans. They think I am woman, biological woman. And I'm ashamed by myself to say to people I am trans. I am ashamed. And I get courage to come here in Miss Trans Global. And I say I am trans. I am what I am. Even I'm knowing I'm just win already because I'm here. That's important to me.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh, yeah.